Yo,
Shout out
yo,
to Mike Check.
yo.
Shout out to Mike Check for that intro. Had me over here freestyling.
Appreciate appreciate
Look,
that.
look. It was new school shit. I was like, yeah,
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, hey, had me running in place like Master P on the verses. You
Oh
see
my
that
goodness.
verses? It's like,
Look. He was
yeah.
not running in place.
I mean, he was. I don't know what he was doing.
That should have been the topic though. That verses, bro. We should
That
have went
verses.
there.
We can still go there. We can still
That
go
was,
there.
that was interesting. You know what? Let's get 10
Let's
minutes to the
start that.
verse.
Let's do that first. Let's do
Uh,
that first. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First of all, before we start that, make sure you guys hit the like button. You know, we
Subscribe,
please. We do this for the
notification
love.
bells.
We do this for the love of the game.
Hey, real talk. I'm gonna say this. We trying to get some stuff on my backdrop. That's what we need. We need some support.
For sure.
Yeah,
Right.
y'all want to see me in better light off of this call center, Mike? You know what I'm saying?
Uh oh.
No cap, no cap.
Did you catch it live or did you watch the?
I don't know, bro. Listen, I don't know what live is nowadays, bro.
I
The
know.
world changed. I guess I was watching some other dude's screen
I
because he was
was
in a
too.
little look. He was in a little window just like us, but I was watching the show.
I was watching the
So,
heck out of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and, and when his internet went down, I was mad. Like, hey, what you doing?
Oh, you didn't see it all?
Well, it went down. It came back up. I guess he had to adjust it. Whatever. It happened.
Oh, okay.
Um, but did I pay for it? No.
I don't think. No, yeah.
I found it on YouTube, bro. And I was sick that it was in Vegas. I didn't know I could have jumped. Well, nah,
I
I don't
thought
know.
you was there. I ain't
My
gonna
bad.
lie, cause I didn't hear from you. I was like, yeah, he there. He
Nah,
there.
it's some stuff. It had its moment, bro. I can't see myself at this age out. With the environment that probably would have drew out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why they had it in Vegas. Because if they'd had it in New Orleans, it'd have been
Hurricane
one.
train all over. Yeah,
Man,
yeah. Um. So, what you think about it, bro?
hold on. Now everybody want to start texting.
Everybody. No, tell them no, bro. Put them on D&D.
Right.
I hope that ain't who
Exactly.
I think it is.
No, this my guy. No.
Oh,
My
okay.
people come through.
Pause. Oh, see, we get it.
Okay, so what you asked me? What was my what?
So, what's your overall take on um just just the verses, how it was, well, how it played out in general? Who you think won?
Okay. Before we get to that, I loved the idea, the concept of verses. This verses, I'm saying not in totality, but I like the so-called celebration
Yep.
and nostalgia of the music that we grew up on. Me personally, I'm not a Cash Money. Um, I wasn't a Cash Money fan, although I do appreciate their music. They have more radio hits. Like I understood what they brought to the game. It's just my personal preference was No Limit. Even though even though their beats was not as sonically sound as
Cash
Cash
Money.
Money, they had them 808s.
Ah,
They had man, it was just it was
so
something that we was some street. We resonated more with No Limit. I'm sorry, Cash Money back then it was like okay, it's cool. I appreciate Cash Money music now better than I did then.
yeah. So I gotta agree with you. I'm team No Limit all day, bro. I'm gonna tell you why. Um. So I'm not sure if you remember, but when I got introduced to No Limit when I was in down in college. We used to go down to Naptown. My
Hmm.
homie Reddy Rock was a DJ, and I remember we was doing a party, and all I heard was dun, 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 dun,
Right.
dun, dun. and and
Yeah.
and to that point of time, I never seen a party just turn up.
Hmm.
So I heard that, and then I heard
Right, right, right.
and
Ice cream man.
I'm thinking, is this
What is
Jeezy?
this? Right, right, right. These
No, it
original,
wasn't Jeezy. This
the
is the
original
real
ice
ice cream.
cream man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I got twos. I got 24. Whatever he said. So it was a thing for us, bro. And I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really know of Cash Money back then, bro. Cash Money didn't hit for us until maybe
99,
five,
two
six
thousand.
years. Yeah, 5 years after No Limit had took over. And what I loved about No Limit is, let's keep it a buck, bro. Them niggas had like 30 albums out at a time.
Bro, I swear they flooded the streets.
He was not playing, bro.
Fiend.
Everybody who was a part of them, who knew them,
Yes.
they had so many artists, it
Everybody.
was crazy.
Yeah.
And so this is what I tell people. P was a genius. Let me tell you what made No Limit No Limit. They changed the album art. Remember how all his
Yep.
bro, they had this it was like almost avatarish look.
Yeah.
The way his
Yeah.
albums would, bro, you had to have them. They look like collector's items, bro. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I think their impact for me was a lot harder. Now what's crazy is me and my wife, we got a 8 year difference, right? So she resonated with a lot that was going on with Cash Money.
Think about it.
She
Think about it.
yeah,
Cash Money. Most of Cash Money songs are for women. If you think
yeah,
about their catalog, they catered to the women and to the club. So yeah, I
yeah.
could totally see that.
And they were way more commercial.
Exactly.
And let's keep it a buck. We didn't hear we bro, and this is the truth. When I brought No Limit back to the Midwest, like because I knew, we came from Nap. Nap had that Southern feel, so
Hmm.
we caught it first, and then we brought it back up to the Midwest. It wasn't on the radio, bro.
No. No.
You had to have the
The
CD
tape.
or one of the
The tape or
mixtapes.
the CD. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it wasn't
Commercial.
it wasn't commercial at all. Everything from Cash Money was commercial that
Yep.
we knew of.
Yep.
Because you hear BG, you hear what's his name? God dog, he was
Turk.
a Turk, but no. Goodness, he was just
Oh, Wayne. Oh, Juvie. Yeah.
Juvenile,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
BG Juvenile, then it was the Hot Boys. And it
Yeah.
went from the Hot Boys to Wayne, you know what I'm saying? But all of that was the block is hot, the block. It was all commercialized. I
Hmm.
remember this, and I'll tell you, bro, for like you heard of No Limit for about 3 4 years and didn't even see no videos. It was just everybody was playing it because it was hitting so hard, and it was resonating with everybody. It was like ride music, you know what I'm saying? It was telling the story of what we was going through. Then all of a sudden, you start seeing the Hot Boys and No Limit and They were doing the BET, they were doing the MTV stuff.
Right.
They were commercial, and it was a little interesting because they were from New Orleans, but they didn't look like what P was all about that soul. They looked like some southern, some country thugs. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The Hot Boys just look a little weird. You know
They
what
was
I'm saying?
stunning. They was stunning. They was
It was fun.
stunning.
Yeah, with
And,
all the
and No
red.
Limit was thugging. It was just two
Yeah,
different lanes, and I love it.
it was different, but that's why Baby and Wayne was kissing and stuff. So it might have something to do with it.
Ah,
I'm
hey,
just saying,
yeah,
bro.
you said it. I did.
I didn't say it. I just that's
You
been
did
facts,
say
brother.
it. Yeah,
That's been facts, brother.
they was on the stage kissing and hugging,
Kissing
like
cousins.
Kendrick
Yeah,
said on stage
that's
kissing and
that's
hugging. You know.
that's my son right there, brother.
And they call him daddy. You know, not big daddy. They call him daddy though.
Daddy,
Right.
yeah, bro. You see Thugger, you see what happened with him. But no, I actually, so going back to it, I think the verses. Let's go back to the verses. I think the verses. I think the concept was dope. It was nostalgic. Um, I love Mia X. I used to tell you, she my favorite
Man,
female
Mia's the
rapper, bro.
coldest. Yeah.
Coldest, bro. The coldest. I
To
used
this
to
day.
always.
To this day.
She's still the coldest female
Her
rapper, bro.
flow.
Yeah, bro.
Flow is
Yeah,
crazy.
and she was an intelligent spitter. She
Yep.
she wasn't she wasn't just out there on no
Right.
pound town booty hole brown, right?
Right.
She
Right.
was the only woman in No Limit, only female, and she was killing it. She had substance. She was just different, bro. And I loved her. I loved her performances,
Mm-hmm.
on the verses. What I will say is that No Limit had an aura that that Cash Money just could never reach, in my opinion. And not saying that Cash Money didn't have its success. I think Young Money did so much better than Cash Money.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Commercial. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
it was commercialized, but then they started the mixtape thing. Wayne started Wayne was the
True.
mixtape king.
True.
You know what I
True.
mean? And his mixtapes were better than. That's kind of why he went solo, because
But I think his
you know,
I think he was mixtaping because of his dispute with Birdman, wasn't it? He wasn't
no, he was
mixtaping
mix.
just to mixtape.
No, he was mixtaping before that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he was mixtape. He was mixtape king, bro. I remember the Carter one, the Carter two, like all the Carters, bro. Like I didn't know Little Wayne was Little Wayne, from the Hot Boys until I
Really?
saw. Well, listening to the Carter, the way he was flowing on the Carter was so
It was not
different
the
than
same.
what they
Yeah, yeah.
from what
Look,
they let him do in the group.
yeah. Lil Wayne was whack. I didn't like Wayne with the Cash Boy. I did not. I could care less about Wayne with Cash
The
Boy
Hot
or
Boys,
Cash
with the Hot
Money or
Boys,
whatever, hot whatever
the
them.
Hot Boys.
But when
Yeah.
he went solo and started doing his thing, I was like, oh my god,
Well,
who
hold
is
on, hold on,
this?
hold on. He was doing mixtapes for a little bit before he became commercially solo, bro.
Okay,
Bro, go back and listen to the Carter two, and I remember like, who is this? Like just going on. Now I used to, I was a Jay Z fan, right? Just because I think we were both probably more lyricists than anything. So just to hear Wayne was never on topic, but this boy would have metaphors,
yeah. His
and
schemes was
he would
crazy.
his
Yeah,
schemes was crazy. He wasn't telling no stories per
no,
se.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
It'd be
And he
short
would
stories.
trick.
He'll
Yeah, he'll
he'll
trick you a
tell
little bit, right?
five stories in one verse. Like, yeah,
Bro, I got a trick question. I want to ask you this. I want you to tell me how many bars did Wayne spit
oh
on
man,
Lollipop?
32. I think 32. Like two and a half
Nope,
verses. It was more than that.
nope, no. It was like a verse and a
That's it.
half, bro. If that,
It felt like yeah.
he tricked everybody,
Oh, because there's
bro.
no chorus. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro,
So
bro. That
what he spit? 24 bars. Yeah, it's a verse and a half. 16 is a
is a
verse, and then
is
eight
a is
more
a,
is 24. Yeah,
bro. That full 16 wasn't a full. It wasn't a full verse. It was split, bro. It was. If
mm.
you look at that, if you look at the breakdown of that song, you be like, yeah, he did. He kind of shortchanged us, but he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? My
right, right.
but yeah, there was a lot of repetition in it. But that speaking of Wayne, bro, that was the thing too, bro. I think No Limit when they brought Snoop out, it shut everything down. And the fact that Wayne didn't come out, that killed it because Wayne is the hottest thing to ever come from Cash Money. And then Cash Money was an extension of Cash Money was Young Money. So you didn't have
Right.
Drake, you didn't have Nicki, but I
That's why
think
they
what
did
happened,
that. That's why No Limit did that because
they
they
knew.
played the lollipop. That was current. The only thing No Limit could counter that with was Snoop. That was the
Well,
most. Snoop is still relevant, so that's why
yeah,
they did that. I believe.
yeah, that pushed him over the threshold. I think for me, No Limit had more of an impact. I think commercially, if you look at Cash Money minus Wayne, I don't think Juvie can hold. Well, I think what would have offset Juvie because Juvie did have a lot of hits, commercial and non-commercial, but I think what would have killed it was if No Limit would have brought out Mystical. That would have shut everything down.
Yeah, I think you're right. You absolutely correct. It wouldn't have been close if Mystical was there.
Yeah,
But I think Chopper Style when they played Chopper Style with
yeah,
Chopper, that was
yeah.
that sounds like Cash Money.
Juvie. They sound like Juvie. Yeah,
And they neutralized them with Chopper Style. I was like, game over. They
bro.
just showed you they can do you, but you can't do them. But they just did you. So I was
I
like,
say
yeah,
this. I say this all day. Chopper Style had Juvie flow, but he spit harder and way
harder.
better than Juvie.
Yeah, yeah,
If they didn't threaten him, and they was going through something back in the day, if I recall correctly, I think he would have blew up way bigger than Juvie.
yeah. Turk, hell,
Yeah,
Turk.
yeah, bro.
Juvie wasn't the Juvie is. Don't get me
Juvie had
wrong,
more
Juvie
commercial.
cool.
He had commercial. Bro,
He
he
cool.
held Cash Money down because Wayne
Yeah,
went solo. He held him down.
but
Wayne
Turk
went
and Chop,
solo, and
yeah,
then Young Money. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But
No
I
Limit
think.
Soldiers is just that man. They had too many soldiers, bro. From Fiend
Oh my
to Soldier
God,
Slim to Thug. Slim, what is
Silk the Shocker.
I don't like Silk, but he was
So,
a
bro,
commercial. He was
we
commercial, but I don't like that dude.
we had an argument about this, bro.
I
Remember we used to
hate
talk
that
about,
dude.
yeah, you and I used to I was with you, but I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. His flow is just so
Clumsy.
awkward.
It's like
But
E40 ish. It's like a clumsy E40. Like, ugh.
well, hold up. I'll tell you who it remind me of. But if you listen to it, you got to there's some respect you got to give it.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
now,
yeah.
now, now, when I say this,
Uh
you're gonna
oh.
be like, Cameron. Cameron had a sloppy flow, but it was cold, bro.
I
Like,
don't know. His was more in pocket. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
yeah.
But
So
Cam's was more in pocket.
it's the unorthodoxness.
Yes.
Yeah. I think this is what happened. I don't think Silk the Shocker can rap on beat, but I think he did have something to say.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think he was kind of like me. There's some times that I can write, but I didn't necessarily have a melody or a beat with it. But I think what they did was they found a way to allow that to be his style.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They made a way to get him to get his thoughts to get his craft on a beat, and it may have
yeah,
came off a little different, but I know what you're saying.
yeah.
I know what
Oh,
you're saying.
my man hit on Nvidia and Intel.
Told you. I know it was Nvidia.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so what I was about to say. So this is what I remember. We had this conversation about 20 some odd years, maybe 30 years ago, and I was telling you what made Jay dope was Jay wasn't rapping to the beat. His voice became a part of the track.
Right.
If they could have intertwined Silk like that, it probably would have came off a little bit
It
different.
came off. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Silk was just. He was like. He's just clumsy on the beat. He
he
had
did.
something to say, but it was clumsy. Like you said, Jay was unorthodox too. Jay knew how to hit the track and not land on the snare, but
Yeah,
still make
and
it
his
bounce.
yeah, and he know how to emphasize himself. He know how to
Yes.
separate himself from other
From
sounds
the
in the track.
yes.
Yeah, Silk.
Silk
He is.
struggled with that.
is Sometimes
Yeah, yeah. The engineer didn't do him no justice, man. He could have slid them vocals over a little bit to hit the pocket. It was just like, bro.
bro, this is what I say with Silk, and you're gonna laugh when I say this. Silk be in the booth with a whole beat in his head, spitting to it, and the
Right.
engineer just can't hear the beat that he's into. And still can't tell you what he listening to either. But
Right.
he be there, quick, and the engineer like, wait,
Right, right. Slow down, Silk. Wait,
what is,
wait. Right, right.
wait. Let me find. And you can't.
Hey,
You can only chop a beat up so much until it starts sounding crazy.
Silk like that little brother that feel like he got something to
Tourette's or
say.
something.
Like,
Yeah,
man, chill out,
yeah,
man. Calm down. Hustle dork.
bro. And his emphasis area is like, bro, when his punches, like when he's
His
like,
emphasis be crazy. Like
crazy to the motherfucker. Sometimes
he
with my
be
left,
emphasizing
with
words
the
like,
right.
like, bro, what is you? What?
Yeah, he said sometimes come with the left and then the right. I said, what? 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 I swear, bro. But listen,
Oh.
but when you listen
Silk,
to
you
what
my
he
guy. Silk,
said,
you my guy. If you hear this,
we
if you
love him.
watch this video, yeah, you my guy. But I swear you was on the short bus. I promise you was. I
I
promise.
didn't say that.
I
It's Mike
promise.
Check
I
Production.
said it. I
I,
said it.
I said you had something to say, my brother, and I was with you because, hey, what he was saying was fitting the song. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He was
the
fitting the
words
song,
fit, but the syncopation was like,
bro. Silk sound like he's trying to tell you about his whole day in
man,
three
in
minutes.
one sentence. Right, right.
In 3 minutes and 1 second. With no punctuation.
Good morning. Good night.
And just get hit, and afterwards,
Huh?
I don't want to hit right, yeah, and then I come with.
Silk, we love you
But you throw a beat to it, it was cold. Hey, listen, shout out to No Limit, man. Shout out to No
for
Limit.
sure.
Actually, you know what? Truth be told, bro. Um, what I did love about it is this, bro. I think this has been something that we talked about for a while. Our culture doesn't age well, bro, because we don't allow it to. I think that what we've been seeing recently, and I'll say this, bro, going back to the clips, going back to Jadakiss and Beans coming, um, it got to a point
Hold on.
where,
Don't lose your thought. Jada Kiss aged well.
yeah.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Hear what I'm saying.
Mhm.
it got to a point where the industry was flooded with this, and I don't want to sound like a hater, but it was a fumble with the mumble rap, with the what they call it, the drills rap, right? And it made it appear that everything that we knew that was talent, and this is gonna go into our next topic.
Hmm.
Um, it changed, bro. Like me and you, we had our record label, we did our thing, and I remember how hard it was to really think and put together a song, a line, a hook, um, beats, because we were faced with the competition. And remember me being, I used to tell y'all, now we got to stand in a different way. We got to, what I'm saying. I'm
Hmm.
pushing, trying to push the envelope, because back when we came up, it was about creativity. It was about how you were going to express yourself in a different way. It was all these things, and I think that it was kind of good for us to see us age and still have a sense of relevancy. Um, I think that's dope, bro. Like I think the album of the year is Clips. I think that Clips album. I love that, bro. Even what's my man, the Southern dude. What's his name? He got album of the year. I can't think his name.
Oh, Killer Mike.
Yeah, Killer Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Again, he's from our era. He may not have
I
been
love his
my
album. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that.
yeah. So, but think about it. Before Killer Mike dropped, and he got the attention he got, it was no lane for nobody our age anymore if we
Right.
weren't trying to be an old feature. Or Snoop is timeless, so he's the anomaly. But for what we knew, it just kind of died off. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Killer Mike. He put a lot of production into that. Like he had collaborations. He had like people doing live instruments, live
Yeah,
choruses. I mean, like he went
he
all
put his
out.
heart into it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So
but you know what I love though, and this is going back to our next topic, talent, bro. Killer Mike has something to say.
yeah, yeah.
It's hard for me at my age to attach to, because I'm looking for something that's said. Like when you send me stuff from Jordan and Lucas, that moves me. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's a form of art that moves me, because I'm connecting to the story. I'm connecting to a message. I'm visualizing the experiences that he's talking about, and even seeing it in my own way. And I just don't think that I don't think that the I'm not gonna I don't think the new artists, I'm gonna say that definitely. I don't think the new artists have embraced that. Um and I think that takes us to our topic, bro. Like